So the junior class is cutting down on positions. I'm here to tell you why you should keep me. Hello, my name is Cody, and this is my presentation of learning. And it is going to be done in the format of a Draw My Life. In this case, a Draw My Semester. I chose to use this format because I am more comfortable with it and I hope it brings something new to the table. Disclaimer: any evidence used will be brought up in an order that is most comfortable. I'll begin by talking about how I contribute to Animus and its culture of excellence. It's primarily me just being here. So allow me to begin by talking about how I have challenged my peers academically and what makes me a valuable asset here at Animus High School. So allow me to begin with my perspectives. I was born into two cultural backgrounds, the Navajo and Hopi. However, I was primarily raised from the Navajo background, which has ultimately helped me develop a point of view that the majority of the AHS community would consider unique and valuable. During several humanities classes, we had several Four Corners debates. During these situations, I was able to bring my background to light and give my classmates insight on my views based off of my background. It was actually quite surprising to see how well my peers would listen to me. There's also another way I believe I contribute to Animus, which is by helping my friends. These issues have ranged between anything such as homework or just needing someone to talk to when they're feeling down. It almost seems that I'm the backbone support for these people. However, I don't mind this. I like helping these people out. I myself have many strengths and weaknesses. However, I believe my biggest strength has always been my passion for things such as film and dance. In humanities, I've been working on a short film which has to do with our rhetoric project. Here's a trailer from the film that I'll use as evidence. I believe this is one of several accomplishments I have made academically this year. Reverting back to how I promote a culture of excellence, my friend Adam and I did a performance at a peak meeting in which the crowd loved. Here's some evidence. This performance allowed me to show people that I'm not afraid to go up there and do what I love, and neither should they. Link is something I'm actually not worried about. The plan is that I'll be doing a double internship, one at Durango Dance and the other at Corona Productions, which is a film studio. This, however, is still in progress. While making progress in order to make these internships happen, I've composed a well-written email and a business professional phone call. Now let's move on to college. I'm not worried about that either. I plan on attending the fort, but I'm not sure whether or not I want to head straight into college or take a gap year. And I'll admit that I'm pretty unsure about that. Something that's really good is that tuition for Native American students is free. The really good part is that I myself am Navajo and Hopi, so I shouldn't have too many fees to worry about in the long run, which is a plus. So I don't have to worry about paying massive college loans in the future. Let's take it back to Link really quickly. I am positive that Link is going to benefit me in so many ways. Film and dance are both things I am very passionate about. So these internships are going to increase my knowledge and experience in both these fields. I'm not entirely sure how these internships are going to impact anyone other than myself. I wouldn't say this is my ultimate strength, but it's a pretty good one to have. I've got guts. Now I'll use this clip from the performance that Adam and I did at the peak meeting just to show that I have guts. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was thinking, but I did it anyway. But how many people can do that without hesitation? Not many. We all have weaknesses. something that gets in our way, holds us back. I think mine are my emotions. And I've got nothing to hide or even be ashamed about either. Emotions aren't entirely something you can put solid evidence for. I can't write a paper about my emotions, but it is something I tend to struggle in. It gets the best of me sometimes. Now, this isn't about happy or joy, those positive emotions. This is more about those colder emotions, like sadness, anger, those darker ones. Those are the ones that seem to always get in my way. It's probably something I'll only talk about with the closest of friends, my advisor, occasionally even my dad, but I have trouble talking about that stuff. I have a hard time keeping it together sometimes. And sometimes it just gets to that point. To the point where I say things. Sometimes I'll even do things.
And it's never been pretty. And who does it benefit? No one. Here's the thing. I made it. I pulled through. I've grown from those experiences. Who's to say I can't grow anymore? There's room for growth. I need to fix this. Why? There's plenty of room for growth. I acknowledge that. But it's something that won't happen overnight. Things like this don't happen overnight. It takes time and patience.
And that's been an area that I've always come short in.
And that's something I want to push towards achieving. We all have our ups and downs, don't we? And these things bring out the best of us. And I hope that this institution is willing to keep me so that I can bring even more to the table. Thank you for your time and consideration.